Hey growers, if you ever seen your tomatoes with wilted leaves and dots on it and starting to die out of nowhere, even though your plant is 100% healthy, there's a good chance that your tomato is fighting a disease called Blight. But in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what to do if you're dealing with that look like this, and your leaves have a bunch of dots and the leaves start to wilt a little bit. Well, this is a type of disease that you want to take care of as soon as possible, and that disease is called Blight, which is a common disease on tomatoes. And today I'm going to show you how to catch it on the early stages before it spreads out to your tomatoes. So basically what Blight is a disease that is basically caused by the humidity and all the rainfall, but this mainly affects like tomatoes and potatoes mainly. So rest of your crops should be fine except for just your potatoes and tomatoes, as it can spread. So the difference between early Blight disease and late Blight disease is one has little white dots on the leaves caused by the humidity and the heat, and then the late one is usually a bright yellow color, sort of what I showed you. But here are the 5 ways how not to prevent that disease onto your tomatoes. Is 1, watering on the base only and not on top of the leaves, because as the leaves get watered on for hours with the sunlight, it will cause the Blight disease to emerge. And you also want to give your tomato plants good airflow as well, because if they have bad airflow, that can also start the disease because of how humid it is without the airflow. And then you also want to trim back all the leaves that once the plant gets a little taller. As you can see, I kind of already did. Probably will have to trim this off, even though it's a little risky because it's already starting to produce little tomatoes, but I might just leave it for now. But pretty much after following those 5 tips that I showed you on how to deal with the Blight issue, you should be perfectly fine, and your tomatoes should be pretty good, as they can fight the disease off anyways after you did that, so they should be perfectly fine. And with that, I'll see you in the next one, and keep on growing.